Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. But tonight, we've got a preseason matchup, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Set to go, Younghoe Koo ready to do the honors. And off we go on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Herbert to throw right away. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
Herbert now. He gets this to Hampton. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Play action. It's Herbert. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Herbert throwing again. They'll check this one down to Hampton. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Herbert. To the right side and intercepted. Picked up by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons will take over here just shy of the 30. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And leading the charge, their lefty QB.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure, and he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Looking to put a drive together.
Let's go.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And tough going there as he'll only get it up to about the 31. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. Pass the 60.
Here's Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. First carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
The give is to McLaughlin. And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Well, you hate to see this before the regular season even begins. Now, we'll take a break and come back. More preseason action in a moment.
Now a give right side. It's Haynes. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, but that's all they needed to move the sticks.
The 35-yard line.
Come on, set. Viking 18.
To the air, Penix.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't.
Looking right side, and it's intercepted. And the Chargers will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. Well, starting drive number 2 off on the right foot. Completion for the first down. Drive 1 is that had to be pretty frustrating because they moved the football. They just didn't get any points out of it.
But warm-up QB2, let's bring in the backup. I mean, my goodness, you take them downfield and you don't score points. You know I'm being totally facetious here, right? I'm just kidding. Nice first drive. Rarely do teams score on every single drive in a game.
And he's in for a Charger touchdown.
Oronde Gadsden.
33 yards.
And the Chargers take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point up and good by Dicker.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Back at the 22-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. That's brought in downfield by London.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown.
Drake London,
77 yards.
and the Falcons are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. They'll try and throw with Penix.
And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So why go for that there? First half, you could have tied the game at 7. Why try to get the lead?
Feels like an analytics call, doesn't it? That's starting to really get into the game where they're studying where you can make extra points and the whole deal and, get an advantage. But I don't know that we have enough data yet to really say this is the right play or the wrong play. Maybe in 2 or 3 more NFL seasons.
Change.
Exactly. 2 or 3 more NFL seasons, they will have a much better study and much better case of what we're going to do.
They begin the drive with Robinson. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Chargers first down.
Here's Herbert. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
Herbert off of play action. And this is caught. It's Brown. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That goes for a gain of 31.
First down. First and goal, Los Angeles.
Well, he's certainly trying to earn his way into some more looks in the offense once the regular season heats up. If he continues to make plays like that, I think QB1 will look his way a little more often once the regular season begins.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Offside, defense.
So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point try now from Dicker. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6. A drive there of just 4 plays.
And it's Hollywood Marquise Brown who finishes it off with the touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Falcons offense and Drake London headed back onto the field. And what a start he's off to. You don't want to start prorating numbers out for 4 quarters, but it's fair to say this defense is going to have to find some way to slow him down.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. They'll keep it on the ground. Haynes. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
First down.
After one, 14-6 our score on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. He's going to float this one deep right side. Oh, man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A big play there. 58 yards. And the Falcons have cut the lead back down to 2. Koo now for the point after. And this is up and good. It brings them within a point now. It's 14-13. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the end result, an Atlanta touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. And the LA offense ready for this next possession. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Keandre Lambert-Smith, 54 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 8. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Falcons ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that group. Looking for Tate, and it's intercepted. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Here's the Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. And they'll have good field position here following the interception and a chance to build on their lead as they start with a 1st and 10. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Following the interception, Mayfield. And it's complete over the middle to Clark. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On any running play that's called, they're always hoping that it's going to break big and go the distance. But when you get a nice gain like that, you're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Mayfield now. The ball's going to be caught by Clark for a Charger touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Chargers go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead is up to 15 now. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep...
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
Burton, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Chargers. Brian Robinson Jr. taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He's got a touchdown pass in this first half, but he's also been intercepted twice, so he'll be looking to be a bit more careful with the ball here as they start on first down. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be second down. Here's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw. Brown. That's complete to Traylon Burks. His first catch, good for 9 and a first down.
And the Falcons.
Come on.
First down.
Looking to throw. Brown. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
Here we go. 60 Bison. Hey, let's go.
Operating from the gun. Brown. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. That's complete. Lambert Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The good pickup there at 22.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better.
Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. 47 yards. And the Chargers are able to widen their advantage. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Dicker down to tack on the extra point.
that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2.
Now after the Dicker field. He's back out, ready to send it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
When you're struggling on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On the jump.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already.
Let's go now.
They're going to look to throw.
On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Cardinal.
Back to throw here. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Number 28. That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On play action, they'll throw.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Get it. Cougar 19.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Back at the 34-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in.
Couldn't hang on third down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll look to throw again. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Now Mayfield. He's got White here. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. I respect both sides on that play, CD. For him to be able to hold on to that football and the impressive tackle, wow.
Did you notice the look between the two of them as they came off the ground? That look did say the word respect.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
180!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. That's out wide here for Robinson. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And a rout is on here this first half. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he takes it all the way across the 40 before going out of bounds. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
10 at the 45-yard line.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now he'll tuck this and run. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry.
First and 10.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle into the hands of Burks. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Traylon Burks as the first half is winding down. And the Falcons are able to come into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Here's Mayfield. That pass is caught by Hardy. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second and a couple.
At the 33-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission.
A 36-yard attempt.
And this one is right through. And that will do it for this first half. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hanson with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hanson here, and you never know what you're going to get in the NFL. Sometimes it goes down to the wire. Other times, it's blowout city, like what this game is shaping up to be. But hey, anything can happen, so let's go to the second half. Send it back out to our broadcast. Team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here in half 2 after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And now you have the defensive guys looking over and saying, what is going on here?
And now the rookie's free. He's on his way. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Falcons come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Ready?
Will line up for the
70
2-point conversion.
Ready,
They'll look to throw. And he will get into the end zone to shave 2 more points off the deficit.
Chargers 52. Falcons 27.
And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Chargers, first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet, almost impossible.
Yeah, exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 58 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
In motion, the tight end.
180.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting into the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a third down.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
That's complete to White. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
First down. First and goal at the 9-yard line.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. He'll get it in the hands of Clark, complete. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great play there. Ready for the regular season with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chargers are pouring it on. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
2nd and 9 now. It's complete. Burks. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And it appears we have a Charger shaken up on that last play.
Hey, go.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that one was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
Shut up.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He completes it to Tate. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and that was something else. A big pickup on 4th and long to give him a new set of downs. Now he's going to step up and run. He's got his man. This is Tate. And inside the 20 before it's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
Here we go, shot. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
They'll set up a throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are able to cut into that deficit.
Let's go now.
Will line up for the
Cowboy 80.
conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
I guess the last score wasn't enough for them. They want more. Here comes an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the 4th quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 75 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Mayfield looks to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a handoff up the middle. Harney. And room there to work it inside the 25. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Mayfield down. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Mayfield showing he can be fleet of foot, picking up the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7.
That's good power football on 1st and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to trip a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Touchdown, Chargers. Keandre Lambert-Smith. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chargers start to open this lead even wider here in the 4th. Extra point try now from Dicker. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it ends with the Chargers getting into the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Falcons offense set to go. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this 4th quarter. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
And he's got room. And this will be a Falcons first down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Falcons, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Back to throw. This is caught by Tate. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
60 by 6.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Trap 60. Trap 60. Here we go. Ready.
They go play action here on 1st down. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Chargers are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They lead big. Quite the kickoff, really, to this exhibition schedule as they start once more with a 1st and 10. Still going. They can't stop him. There he goes, right side. And he's in for a Charger Touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the night. And the Chargers continue to pour it on here in the fourth. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the Dicker field goal, he's back out ready to send it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The home team's offense and their big play wideout getting ready to get back to work. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and then trying to hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, that one hurts. That wipes away what would have been a big play.
But you and I both know coaches aren't real big on silver linings. But at least that play call was a successful one. Now the focus offensively, that goes to overcoming the penalty.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. The Falcons on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be third and forever. They're going to look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out.
18, Pioneer.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On first and 10, it's Robinson. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Brian Robinson Jr., a 13-yard touchdown run. And the Chargers extend their lead yet again. Extra point up and good by Dicker. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually works. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And that is incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Here we go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10. Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Escaping a tackle at the 25. They'll get it to the 23-yard line.
And even 100 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's going on. On second down, here's the option.
Oh, good move. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets them up first and goal.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react. Even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL, they're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
180!
They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone...
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Brian Robinson Jr.,
A 5-yard touchdown.
and the Chargers just continue to roll.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
Very good starting field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Shot. Go.
They run again with Dowdle.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
45-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
He'll look to throw. And this is caught, so they do get the 2. Still a very large deficit, but maybe something to feel a little better about.
Falcons 43.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort, at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 10.
They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away.
On second down, another shot for Robinson.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
What's that?
Throwing, Mayfield. And it is caught. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this one probably not the close game you would expect or hope to see in prime time, CD. But, of course, that wasn't their intent in preparing for this one. They said they felt like their offense was ready to put up some points. And, my goodness, it has been a dominant display in front of a national audience.
Yeah, they thought it. And it certainly came to fruition, didn't it? They've been dominant in so many ways in this one. If you weren't paying attention to this group before, you certainly are now after seeing this type of victory from them.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2. It's the Falcons' 15-yard line.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant